Hello guys and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today's a match preview. It's Luton Town versus Bristol City. But before I get on with my match preview, guys, come and drop a like on today's match preview. Let me know your score predictions and your starting 11s that you would play for this game against Bristol City down in the comment section of this video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and guys, if you'd like to become a member of my channel, click the link down below. You get exclusive perks if you guys want to become a member. For today's match preview, I've managed to find a Bristol City fan called Ben. He's given us his thoughts about tomorrow's game. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below.
So then Bristol City versus Luton, I think overall it's going to be a very good game. Both teams looking for a win heading into the new year. Bristol City obviously got a lot of injury problems at the moment. Luton got very good home form. And with Bristol City's game coming up, I think we really do need to win at Kenilworth Road. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 Bristol City win after we got back to winning ways on Boxing Day against Wycombe. Hopefully we can get another win on Tuesday night. So yeah, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Bristol City win.
So, where are currently both teams in the Championship? Well, Bristol City are currently 9th, whereas Luton are 15th. When was the last time Bristol City and Luton played each other? Well, it was at the start of the year. So yeah, we're currently playing them roughly at the same time as we did last season. And we lost 3-0 away from home, a very poor result. What was the last game both teams played? Well, Bristol City won 2-1 at home to Wycombe Wanderers, whereas Luton lost 2-1 away from home against Reading. What are the current talking points for the game? Well, Luton need to bounce back. Luton have 2 home games coming up, so really they need to bounce back and go back to winning ways and climb up the table. Whereas with Bristol City, they obviously want to close that gap with the teams who are currently in the playoffs. So a win will help them obviously close the gap and also put them in really good form. Another interesting talking point which I keep mentioning in my match previews is with us going forward, it needs to be a lot better. We need to create more chances for us to score, and I do believe we will do that in this game against Bristol City. Another interesting talking point is Bristol City have a lot of players out injured at the moment, so we need to take advantage of that. You know, with the amount of injuries they have, we should ideally be getting a positive result. Obviously, we're not guaranteed to. With the amount of key players which they have out injured, we need to take advantage of. Another interesting talking point is we've actually got a really good record against Bristol City. They do beat us in the head-to-head. However, in our last 9 meetings between each other, we've only lost once, and that was obviously at the start of this year. So we have a very good record in recent years against them. And the final talking point is Bristol City do have a few ex-Luton players. Chris Martin, who plays up top for them, and also Tyrese Bakinson, who also plays in the midfield for them. What is the current head-to-head record between the two teams? Like I said, Bristol City just about edge it. They have beaten us 22 times. There's been 17 draws, and Luton have obviously won 20 times. What are Bristol City's strengths and weaknesses? Well, their strengths are they love attacking down on the wing, so they're going to play roughly the same system which we've currently played so far this season. And majority of their chances also come from the wings, so our fullbacks need to defend quite well against the wide players. Otherwise, that's how Bristol City are going to score. And they're also very good at protecting the lead, so we need to make sure that Bristol City do not go in front in this game. What are their weaknesses? Well, they actually allow teams against them to create plenty of opportunities. They don't really try and stop teams creating opportunities for themselves. That's exactly why I think we will create a lot of opportunities in this game against Bristol City, and going forward we will look a lot better. I honestly believe we should play 2 up top against Bristol City, as I do believe we will look a lot more dangerous. But yeah, we are going to get chances in this game. We need to make sure that we are clinical. Defending set pieces as well is something which they're not the best at. We're actually not good at defending set pieces ourselves, so hopefully that is an area which we can obviously try and score from. And also, defending against long shots, they're not the best at. But then again, we're not the best at scoring from long shots. So if we have our shooting boots on, I can see us getting a few goals. But it's up to us to be clinical in front of goal. What is Bristol City's style of play? Well, they tend to attack down the left-hand side, so whoever is going to be right back in this game, so it's probably going to be Martin Craney. He needs to make sure that he's defending quite well against their left winger. They're not really an aggressive team, Bristol City, so if we want to, I think we should be a little bit more aggressive towards them. And they like to play football in their own half, so they do play it out from the back, so we need to be ruthless. So like we did against Preston, as soon as their goalkeeper makes that pass, we need to be putting the pressure on and trying to win the ball back in the final third. What would be my score prediction for this game? I'm actually going with a 2-1 home win. I actually do reckon we can beat Bristol City. I feel like we need to take advantage of them having a lot of players out injured, but also take advantage on the fact that we've got back-to-back games coming up and the fact that Bristol City struggle to stop teams creating chances against them. So I do reckon we're going to get chances. It's just about us being clinical in front of goal. What would be my starting 11? Now, I would actually play Morel against Bristol City. He knows the squad. He knows their style of play quite well. And obviously, it's always a curse when a former player plays against another team. So I would play Morel, but then again, Nathan doesn't really like Morel because he hasn't been starting recently. So yeah, I would try and play Morel instead of Glenn Ray. I don't think we need a defensive midfielder in this game. Morel, he can kind of play that defensive midfield role, but he's actually better going forward. He's got better passing, better shooting than Glenn Ray. So he would be a more attacking option compared to Glenn Ray. So yeah, don't play a defensive mid in this game. Play 2 up top. Let's play Morel. We need to be a little bit more dangerous going forward, I think. The starting 11 that played against Reading weren't good enough. Dewsbury Hall needs to come back into the side. And yeah, like I keep saying, play 2 strikers up top. So there you have it, guys. That is the end of today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like on today's video if you did. Comment below your score predictions and your starting 11s that you would play for the game against Bristol City. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Don't forget to follow me across all my social media if you haven't done already. And I'll see you guys in the next video.